Hello everybody, and welcome back to Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles from the Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles thread. I am your host from Veo 421 and always will be from Veo 421, so let's go into an event right now because I can predict them and I am a clairvoyant, you son of a... So, that was just random. Alright, so, we've already met these guys. These guys are the Striped Brigands, but in this case we're gonna start interrogating them for no reason. Who knows why? If you want to actually read the dialogue here, it's not really important, but I'll just leave the dialogue for you because we're talking about vengeance and murder, and you know, like every good Law and Order series, we always have to interrogate somebody. So, oh my bad. Well, I do watch the show, but I don't remember the names. Alright, nice. Well, after one event, wouldn't we want to watch more events? I love watching events, so I am going to head over here to Riverbell Path, and Riverbell Path can be beaten again, so you can get another drop of myrrh, a piece of myrrh, yeah. But no, we're gonna go to Veo Lu first, so, another event? Alright. Alright, so you see that young man who's being surrounded by a bunch of lilties. That young man is Gurdy. Gurdy is a con artist. He likes to use smooth talking to trick people into believing him, and actually just letting other caravanners believe that he will bring them to riches. And not to mention that he'll get a bonus out of that. So he's kind of a jerk. And he also has a brother named Gurdy, who is a preacher. I don't like either of these two. I hate them both because they're kind of like yin yang, and he also at one point disguises himself as his brother, so he is a big douchebag. And they're both Clayvats, so they both almost look exactly the same, which is just funny as heck. And I think the other one has oh yeah, if you've been reading, they're gonna leave him there, or we can help him. So if we leave him, we help him. If we help him, we help him. So let's just go to the ladder and help him. This young man named Gurdy, he is also a vital role to the story as well. Oh, son of a... I got his name wrong. His name is Gurdy. Oh, son of a... Yeah, but yeah, this young man is Gurdy. I got his name wrong. They both look very similar, and I get their names mixed up every now and then. So it's easy to do this. And he just told us a small poem. But we don't like poetry at the moment, so we're just gonna get out of here and just try to... I'll just go to Veo Lu by the powers of editing, because it's frankly unknown to many, so I'll be right back. Welcome everybody to Veo Lu. If you see a town right there at the top left corner, my bad, you'll see that's Shella. We can't go there at the moment because we will get pushed away because we don't have something called a Shella's Mark. We need to get that mark in Veo Lu. So check this out.
Long ago, peace returned to this tumultuous land, and lilties kept the highways safe. At long last, travelers walked the roads without fear of monsters. The Yugs constructed a great sluice to channel water down from Lake Shella, transforming Jagan Creek into a great river. Over time, the Jagan turned the vast plains of Fung into farmland, thereby providing food to people the world over. To us, this sluice is more precious than anything.
Alright, so... Alright, everybody, Veo Lu Sluice is where we're at, so... We'd want to make the most out of this place, because this place has a bunch of hidden goodies, and lots of, forking roads as well. I like to assume this is a more... well, not very direct area, because this place also has lizard men. He kind of reminds me of Beastman from F-Zero GX. No, I'm not going to ask a question after that, but these are also Gigantoads, I believe. Don't lick Toad, as a famous saying from Family Guy came from. I'm not making any sense here, but doesn't matter, because this is Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, and this game does not make any sense whatsoever. And that is just quite fitting for this game. So where are we gonna head off right now? We have two roads. We can either head up or we can head west, north or west. So I'm gonna instead just go beat up this guy because I just caught him by surprise. Gigantoads always hang around with lizard men. Don't know why, but that is not really actually on need-to-know basis. And we don't have a key, so let's just go. I want to head north because if you head west, you'll appear right in front of the enemy, and I want to actually get a nice jump on the enemy right now as well. So let's see what we can do. All right, there's the first one. Where's the Gigantoad? All right, yeah. And apparently the lizard man was actually watching his back, which is kind of funny for me. Gigantoads also use a physical attack, which in that case will just lick you. I am not joking. I wish I were making this up, but they actually lick you, and they actually have long tongues. So it's oh yeah. And there you go. These puzzles just require you to leave your chalice upon that switch right there all the time. Imagine you doing this on the multiplayer mode because you actually have to carry your chalice and this key, and you have no one else to help you with it. So, I mean, I've heard that there was actually somebody who did an LP challenge or some of that sort, but they decided not to do that anymore because the guy just said, you know what, fuck this. I mean, I don't blame him either because that's just BS. So, alright, we got cure spells. We don't really need them though. And here we go, a lizard man mage, maybe? I don't have no idea what's his name, but it seems kind of fetching, actually. And there we go. Went down here because we need some more artifacts. And let's see, if you do sidetrack yourself, you will find lots of goodies in here. And also, you can't go down here. You can't go down these staircases or whatever they are because the whole area is flooded. Eventually you get to go down there, but not right now. Let me see how we can do this. And it springs up, run right toward it, and alright. Alright, so we can go up here, but I won't go that way because there are more artifacts down to the southeast. There are also, there's also a new enemy as well. This guy, I believe his name is Ice Flan. You can't defeat him. You can't use Blizzard because he's immune to it. And there's also an Ice Bomb somewhere around here too. I almost have this whole area memorized because I just play this area through all the time. And I missed. Surprise, surprise! There was another frog near Lizard Man. Who would have guessed? And surprise, surprise, ice bombs explode like, well, if you guessed the name of bomb, then yes. You are absolutely right. You just won the $100 question or whatever. And you also had a barking dog in the pyramid show. But that's not the point. And if you saw that, then kudos to you, by the way. Keep on going. This place doesn't really have that much backtracking because that's like the only farthest artifact out there. And here we have a new enemy. The Griffins. These guys aren't really that tough at the beginning, but later on they come in groups and they're kind of annoying to deal with. want to get rid of all distractions around this guy because he knows a stomping move like that. Just kind of stuns you for a bit. And that move. He also has a tail swiping move, which doesn't really need mentioning because all he does is just tail swipes you, and it doesn't really do that much damage. And alright, here's another puzzle switch. And guess where the key's gonna appear? Because it's all the way out here, and the barrier of the crystal chalice is not that good, so it doesn't reach that far, and that's not nice. So this game actually requires me to take damage. Oh, you Final Fantasy, huh? Square Enix, you.